How's it going, everyone? Welcome to a very quick show about ProveX sacrifice. We got a countdown. Let's go to the countdown. Let's go to the clock. Where's the clock? Let's go to the clock. It appears that we have 4 hours, 1 minute, 1 second before the rate increases on ProveX.info. Also, you can check out ProveX.com. That is also a website now. Check it out. Wow, that looks new. Time until 6.25% rate increase, 0 days, 4 hours. That is a pretty baller website. Stats, that goes to this page as well. Sacrifice now goes to user page. Learn more. I think had they update the website? It looks even nicer. I think they did. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Remember, Bitcoin went from pennies to 100K. Ethereum went from 30 cents to $4,000. Plus, those who hesitated never forgave themselves. Early believers built generational wealth. Spectators tell stories about what if. Wow. Well, if you do indeed believe riches in it for glory, you do indeed believe that historically amazing things have happened in crypto. And if you do indeed believe that historically amazing things have happened for Hex, and you do subscribe to the theory that this is the easy win theory, the hour season, another theory, the hour season theory, the tech, 10 the price performance theory, a lot of theories there. Might have something cool here. Might have something cool. Pretty cool indeed. So, baller website. Got the Telegram, got all the tokenomics. What is the learn more? Goes political statement, just believers. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. How does it work? Again, this shows you how it works. It even gives you a little diagram how this different pieces may look like or otherwise. And I've talked about it, what that might look like, whether the browser extension, all that fun stuff. But let me know, chat. Are you sacrificing? Did you sacrifice? Do you plan to? So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Question I had, again, get your question. Get your question in. It's gonna be a really quick stream because I got a Hex birthday stream there. So happy birthday, Hex. I'll save all that for a little bit later on, but turning 6 years old today, 2019. Wow. Pretty fun stuff. So get your question in if you have any. Do we even know? I don't think we know. To answer this question, if you sacrifice for ProveX, is the token going to be airdropped on PulseChain or the network, some other network? People are saying Ethereum. People are saying PulseChain. Yeah, I'm curious about the game theory, about the multi-chain onboarding, all that stuff for PulseChain. And yeah, Richard did talk about the Trojan horse deal. So let's go to that tweet real quick. That's kind of what I thought of when I was thinking about this too, because he just tweeted it. Where was it? Trojan horse, when most people signed up for Twitter, they didn't realize they'd actually be signing up for X or that Elon would own it. But here we are. Trojan horse are an effective way to get folks to do things they might not have otherwise, like use a new chain. Is ProveX Trojan horse to get people from other chains onto PulseChain? That would not surprise me. By the way, hello. Wildest J, how's it going? Welcome. The Holland ONG. Good to see you out there making content, man. Good stuff. UFOs landed. ProveXkin is here. Nice. All right. There we go. ProveXkin. I've said what are you going to call people at ProveX? ProveXkin. Heard some different answers, but I like that one. And Casey, welcome. Welcome, Casey W6950. Pretty cool stuff. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the ProveX, all the fun stuff. Yeah, CryptoSolve saying not sure it's ever been stated. We just assume it's a PulseChain token. Yep. Some people think ETH. Yeah. So pretty cool. We will see. I'm sure. I mean, who knows? You talked about that's another very interesting tweet. Let's see. That was from ProveX. ProveX.com. ProveX.com, 6.25% daily increases. Token can launch shortly after sacrifice phase completes. The token can launch shortly after sacrifice phase completes. The token itself can exist before infrastructure that burns it is fully operational. Yeah, I didn't even, actually, that part didn't even hit me. I was like, I read this and I was like, okay, so sounds like the token could launch like shortly after sacrifice. What does shortly mean? Does it mean 2 more weeks? Does it mean 2 more months? Don't know. But it can launch, and it may launch without the app and all the other stuff. Like tokens launch all the time, and then they get apps later, and, or not, all that stuff too. So this part, though, when I read this again, the token itself can exist before the infrastructure that burns it is fully operational. So that strikes me as tokenomics, where the buy and burn happens when you use the product, right? So if there's just a token, it's not getting burned. So whatever the token, so the tokenomics, without it being used in the system and being burned like that, would be interesting. Like when it first comes out, it sounds like it won't even fully have its tokenomics, its pumpamentals set yet until it gets fully operational. So we'll see. Price discovery token comes out. We'll see what the market decides, and all the what price discovery process decides, all the fun stuff too. So pretty cool. Shaka vibe. Welcome. Tam, good to see you. Hex edits. You came just in time for me to wrap up in like 5 minutes. Really, I just want to do a quick one because I like ProveX, but Hex is my favorite token. I'd save my energy and stuff for that. But again, are you all sacrificing? You did pools, trustless pools? I don't know if there are any trustless pools. The pool I know of that I've heard a lot about is the found a little leaderboard. Oh, come on. There we go. Is the ProveX pool, Box ProveX pool, which I believe is this one, almost $4 million. So not too long ago, this had like $2 or $3 million. We got almost $10 million. So do y'all think that we're gonna pass 10 million today? Probably. I don't have a chart showing each day of the SAC going up, do we? We don't have that. But I could see, this is the chart for the rate increases and stuff. But I could see there being some green candles. I could see a rise in the chart for the USD value going into PulseX today. So we'll see. Got 3 hours left. Could be fireworks. Could be not surprising at all. But definitely seen some numbers and some dollars go in here lately before the close of the best rate. Got some over $100,000 entries here, like this 105, 555, So pretty cool. Lots of 2x. Let's see what the multipliers are. Lots of 2x, lots of 1x. Number 100 has even 1.5. So we'll see. We'll see if there's more goes into pool. We'll see if there's more that go into these other sacrifices as well, from 30 different networks, 450 different tokens. Pretty cool. I mean, I did polls before of people who, are you outside of the PulseChain community and sacrifice for ProveX? There were, how many people? So like 30? Don't quote me on it. Go back and look at the polls, but I think it's like 20, 30, 40 people. That's the ones that just saw the poll that, follow me or got pushed my content or something. So I don't know how many people, but it seems like people from other chains. I guess the subset would be people from other chains sacrificing for ProveX, and then people who have coins on other chains that may already be in PulseChain sacrificing for ProveX due to the 30 different networks. Because if you go down, even if you look at the recent values here too, you can see, you got stuff coming from BSC, stuff coming from ETH, of course. I don't know what that is. USDT from, what is that? USDTO? Oh, Optimism, I guess. Just gonna, and then, go down the line. So pretty cool stuff. 7 million from Ethereum, almost 2 million coming from, I assume, bridge stuff on PulseChain. Again, be extremely careful sacrificing PulseChain. Know exactly what is accepted. As far as I know, it's only wrapped stuff. You can see here wrapped stuff from Ethereum that happens to be bridged onto PulseChain, not PulseChain tokens. Don't quote me on it. Do your own research. Figure it out first. BSC, Base, Arbitrum, Monero, Solana, all the Bitcoin, all the stuff there. So pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know what the valuation will be. Looks like it could be around 10 million, at least for this. And we'll see afterwards how much money comes in after the rate, the best rate ends. 3 hours, under 4 hours now. Pretty cool stuff. And we'll just give a quick shout out to the channel. Shout out to you, chat. Shout out to people watching here. People who have been here, many of you since the beginning. I would say UFO. Are you one of the oldest subscribers? One of the first subscribers to RHMax? I do believe you being around for a while. By the way, ProveX shirt. Check out the ProveX shirt. New shirt. I keep saying I'm not making more shirts. That's the only thing that it's the only thing where I'm like, don't make more shirts. No, but I got an idea. I have an idea. It looks pretty cool. And what do you all think about the ProveX shirt? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. RHMax, yeah. I think you were one of the first ones that I remember. Of course, Wallace J as well. But I think you, Hex Edits has been around for a long time. I'm talking about for 3 or 4 years. The channel's been, is this 3.5 years? Yeah. February 2022. Is that right? February 2022. So yeah, 3.5 years or so. 3.5 going on 4. Wow. Are we coming up on 4 years in the channel? Wow, that's crazy. All right. But anyways, yeah. 11. I don't talk about stats very much, but every once in a while I'm like, okay, when I get 3 million views, maybe I think that's cool. So we'll talk about it. And all the videos, a lot of live streams, a lot of clips, and 11K subs as well. So thank you very much, everyone who's new, who have been here since the beginning of the channel. Let's go get that glory. Let's go. Let's get the glory. Let's go. We'll see this place go up and to the right. The PulseChain.com. OG Max from Switzerland. Nice. Nadir 7690. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. All right, everyone. Again, just had a few minutes here. See any SAC related? Let's see. So we don't have to bridge over to SAC. I don't know. Again, I don't talk about specifics. I don't want people to just know for sure. Do the research on the website. Don't sack things that aren't going to get credit for. People sacked Hex from PulseChain, and I don't think anyone sacked Hex from Ethereum, or maybe that's what it was. I think they sacked PulseX as well. Again, read the rules. I did my best to not give any advice around it. I'm not going to. I'm going to try not to enter, because unless you got to be very specific with these questions. What I'm doing, if I were to sacrifice, I would not sacrifice anything, any PulseChain coins, any Hex at all. And if I were to do it from PulseChain, it would be a stable coin that has been bridged over from Ethereum to PulseChain, or or I would just avoid PulseChain altogether, do it from another network, whatever. So again, I know it's one of those, it's got the nuance, and just do your research. I don't want to give any much thoughts on that, but just hopefully you stack the good stuff and get mad gains if that's what it turns out to be. So let's go. Come back in about in about 3 hours, 2 hours, 45 minutes or so. We'll have the Hex birthday stream, 6 years of Hex.com. Let's go. Anyways, is this the shortest stream of the year? It could be. It could be. I'll play a pump up song for you, so don't worry. All right, that's all I got for you today. Scivive and 5555. We are out.
Hex is complete. project not complete. They're not the same thing. Promise returns and go build something. How much X is Bitcoin up? Yeah. 1,000x over a penny. It was designed to replace fiat currency. Back to the 10,000x. Smart fucker I am. Everyone else cries and whines like a little bitch. 1,000x over a penny. It was designed to replace fiat currency. Back to the 10,000x. Smart fucker I am. Well, then it was fucking designed. 10,000x, it's impossible. How can he do that? Listen, you stupid fucks. Everything else is up higher. Bitcoin did 2 million X. $1,500 fucking dollars.
So you know you're in trouble when your extra large road weight belt don't fit no more. I guess I haven't been lifting on the cardio machine so much. So, I'll give lifting this heavy crap a try. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, baby. Pussy hands are giving out.
You must be able to see it, Mr. Anderson. You must know it by now. You can't win. It's pointless to keep fighting. Why, Mr. Anderson? Why? Why do you persist?
Because I choose to.
Konnichiwa!